Your phone company could one day cut the cord on your landline phone.
The Ohio Senate has approved Senate Bill 271. It's now being discussed in the House. 9 News reporter Janelle Walton breaks down the legislation and who is fighting it. Janelle?
Tanya and Brendan, the phone companies are basically saying that landline phones are outdated and most of their customers are choosing to use cell phones. The legislation would allow a phone company to stop offering landline service if two competitors offer wireless or cable phone service. However, there are many who say they don't want to be forced to use a wireless phone.
Yeah.
Brenda Paul uses the landline at the Lincoln Crawford retirement home on a daily basis.
I've had a telephone for many years, and I'm not going to give up my phone.
Admissions Director of Lincoln Crawford, Cynthia Zellers, says many residents don't know how to use a cell phone. Zellers says on top of that, many can't afford to pay for a lot of minutes or unlimited cell phone plans.
If they're calling a doctor's appointment, they could be on the phone for 15, 20 minutes. If they're doing a recertification for their insurance, they could be on the phone for an hour.
8th District State Senator Bill Seitz says he voted to support Senate Bill 271. He says it would allow phone companies to focus on developing new high-speed connections.
To invest in buggy whips now that we're in and past the automobile age, and requiring them to lay all that copper wire just doesn't make sense anymore when everything is based on fiber optic, cell phone, computer. We've moved past that technology, and the phone companies are asking that they be able to compete with the cell phone companies more effectively than they can at present.
Seitz says the bill would change what he calls an outdated law that requires landlines be installed in all new developments. Under the proposal, new subdivisions would not have landlines built in. Phone companies could also choose to charge more than the current standard flat rate for landline service.
Consumer choice is opening up, and that's generally a good thing. But sometimes, especially for those of us who are older, we don't need all those choices. We don't need a lot of bells and whistles. We don't need a lot of expensive add-ons. We want basic service.
There are a few things Senator Seitz says he does not like about the current legislation. It would deregulate how long a phone company could take to restore service after a storm. Right now, they have 72 hours. It would also deregulate how much time a person has to pay their phone bill. So there are a lot of reasons to watch what happens with this one. Tanya.